Alright, gorgeous day. The weather changed. Oh, it's slippery. I have to do that one again. Let me get on the water first. Alrighty, gorgeous day. The weather is probably 45-50 degrees today, which is a huge change from where it's been. It's been down into I think negative 37 degrees Fahrenheit was our coldest temperature with the wind chill. It was just bitter and cruel. It's nice to have warm weather. I don't even know if I'm going to set up the shelter today unless it gets windy and I can't get audio on the camera. But anyhow, out here on a little bit different of a lake. This lake's super clear. It's not very deep. It only gets about 25 foot deep, but there is a ton, I mean absolute ton of smallmouth bass out here. I love me some smallmouth. There's also some perch and walleye that'll probably be mixed in. I'm going to be fishing with just the standard stuff I have been fishing with, tip ups mostly, and then with the jigging rod. My Lowrance unit is down, so I'm not going to have that today, but I will still be doing some jigging. The beautiful thing about smallmouths is if they're going to bite, they come in and cream it anyway. You don't really have to mess with them too much on your fish finder. So I'm hoping, we'll find out, but I'm hoping that this warm weather turns them on big time. All right, see you out there. There's just a really cool fog bank right there. You'll see it's like one giant cloud sitting right on top of the ice. Okay, I'm set up on a rock pile that forms a point that sticks out into about 24 feet of water in the deep channel there. That rock pile in this lake holds a ton of gobies, and the gobies act as a forage base for the smallmouths. And they sit there and they gorge on them. There just gets a ton of fish stacked up there, so it's a really good spot. Walleyes will go in there too and pick off those gobies. Same thing with the perch, they'll pick off the smaller ones. And they just use this to cruise up and down too. So there's a lot of active fish. It concentrates them. There's an inside bend right there that they, if they're not on top of the rock pile, I'll try over along there and do some fishing there, do some jigging there. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it should be a good day. Okay, I brought the tripod, forgot the adapter or the holder to hold the camera. And it's windy as all heck. I'm not sure how much wind noise it's going to be on this video. I'm sure it's going to be a lot. So I'm going to get the shelter up. That way I can film in the quiet. But I'm going to try setting the camera on a bucket. The footage isn't going to be the greatest. If I didn't have all this water standing on the ice, I would normally just set the camera on top of the tripod without actually attaching it to it, but that's just a perfect way to ruin the camera. We should be in pretty deep water right here. I think it's about 20 feet according to the GPS. So I'm going to get this all set up and then we'll go from there. Alright, first flag of the day, and I seen it spinning as I walked over here too, so. Let go of it or it swam towards me. Nope, it's there. That was there. Might be a little bit of weight there. Nope. That was it. There's a flag though. Not a bad way to start. Still in the area and it wants the spoon. Nope, nothing home. Alright, this folks is what the bass are in here eating, or what I'm assuming that they're in here eating. And it's a round goby. Alright, he bit my spike, and he's an invasive species, but the bass don't seem to mind that, and they scarf him right up. I'm fishing above a big giant rock pile, and you can just barely see it down there. The camera doesn't really want to focus on it, but there's a rock down there about the size of a Volkswagen, and I'm seeing a lot of gobies swimming around in the rocks on either side of it. And that's about in 14 feet of water or so, I'd guess. And just goes to show you the water clarity we have here. I got distracted by that goby and I got 2 flags. I got that one and I got my other one off. So I'm going to try to get that one first. I'll go to the next one. Nothing. You can see the minnow was pretty tore up. Well, I'll get him back down. Go check my other one. Okay, this one was spinning as I walked up. Let's see what we got. Yep, there's still something there. This feels pretty good. This might be our first bass, or maybe in a walleye. It's not really running much. Not trying to run away, just coming with it. Oh, buddy, come on. What you got here? You a pike? You're just kind of coming up. You got some shoulders to you. There you are, you're a pretty decent size. Just don't really seem to mind what I'm doing to you. There we go, there's a tug. Holy cow, you ran a lot of line. Just got to my bobber stop. So, yep, it's a pike. I have to be really ginger with this one. All the way back down to the bottom. You didn't think coming up here was all that good. I seen him though. Seen him come through the hole. Now I got 4-pound fluorocarbon leader on here. I don't know if he'll come up because he's actually a decent sized pike. He's a decent sized pike, and I have no leader on other than the fluorocarbon. So I got to be really gentle with this guy. This might take a while. He's not huge, but he might be 24 inches. I've had him through a hole twice already, but without having any leader, I can't horse him in at all. Got him to the hole for the 3rd time. I'm sure my leader's down to less than a pound's worth of strength right now. Those teeth, yeah, he went all the way back to the bottom. So when he runs, you gotta let him run, because those teeth will cut your line instantly. All right, must be the time. Must be the time. There's the 4th time, straight back to the bottom. It'll wear out eventually. When you catch these pike, when you perch and you're walleye fishing, you really have to play them carefully, because they will run and they will cut your line. And you can still land them, but you have to just there, that's a decent fish. That is a decent pike, and he has that completely deep. I landed that on 4-pound line. I'm sure if I give this just one good tug, that minnow's completely gone. I'm sure if I give that leader one good tug, it'll break. I'd have to say he's all of 24 inches. He's actually a pretty decent pike. Alright, well, that was fun. He gave me a run for my money. He ran out half my line, and I had to really play him out. You can see he's got a belly full of something too. I'm going to guess he's eating the gobies too. Alright, well, that was a lot of fun. Okay. I just got the tape measure on him, and he's 26 inches, so he's legal to keep. I'll still have to make the decision if I want to eat him or not. This time of year, pike is really good eating, and I would like to film a video on showing how I clean a pike. It's actually a lot different than it is for a walleye. You got to be a lot more careful with the Y bones. So yeah, I think I just made up my mind. I will eat him. I don't typically eat too many pike in a year. Especially on this lake where there's not a lot of them. I normally let them go, but well, they do taste delicious too. So it's his unlucky day, I guess. All right, I put him on the tape, and he's 26 inches long, and he took the hook really deep, and they ate really well. So I think he's gonna come home with me. I don't know if you can see it in there or not if he'll open his mouth, but that is yeah, pike have a strong mouth. Probably not even gonna be able to. That's one of the problems too, is once they gut hook, you either have to leave it in there or take them home, because you're not getting it out, because they have a lot of sharp teeth that really like to cut your line. By the time you get that hook out, they're normally pretty beat up themselves. See the size of that mouth? They can really take a large minnow. Normally I fish for these on sucker chops, and I use a leader. Today I'm not targeting pike, and I'm actually really surprised I was able to get them in that 4-pound leader. But as you've seen from the video, you take your time, you play them right, you can get them in. All right, see you on the next flag. All right, we got another flag over here. Let's see if we got anything. Nope, just barely tapped it. I'm gonna guess this is either gobies or perch messing with me over here. Yeah, my minnow's still there. Hasn't really even been touched much. I'm gonna guess it's probably gobies. I'm gonna move my line up another foot or so. Maybe not even a foot, probably just 6-7 inches. See if that gets away from the gobies. All right, I got one on. It's been kind of a slow day. You have to excuse me for the bad footage. There, I got him. Trying to hold the camera and try to fish at the same time. There we go. That's what I came out here for. He ain't huge, but he ain't half bad either. Yeah, you've been giving me the slip. I've had probably 4 or 5 fish on, and this is the first one I've caught. I've been trying to film, and it's just hard to land a fish and film at the same time when you only have 2 hands. But hey, here we go. I'm gonna get him off and get him back in the water. All right, I got him off the hook. Nice little 15-16 incher, not too bad. So he was hooked a little bit deep, but I was able to get it out without doing too much damage to him. But yeah, gorgeous fish. All right, let's get a photo of him, and then send him on his way. All right, buddy, down you go. I don't know how well you can see, my lens is all fogged up and I can't really clean it off, but I fished right to the bitter end. I'm losing light. Camera's having a hard time focusing there. I'm losing light, and I gotta get home. So I caught that the nice pike, that bass, and then the goby. So it wasn't a complete loss, and to be honest, I dropped the ball on quite a few fish today. Probably could have had 5 more that I actually had on, and I fought up to the hole, or I fought up close and they just got off to the last second. Or anyhow, that's fishing. So I guess I'll see you guys on the flip side.